to Smart India Hackathon. Uh, because that was really very special. I built something for disabled people. I mean, specially abled people. So that project was Google Maps for specially abled people kind of thing. So whenever we are going somewhere, we check on Google Maps, right? Their reviews, whether which facility is available there or not. So same thing we did for specially abled people, that whether that particular place have wheelchair facility, handrail facility. And this was, I am really happy that this project is under development of Ministry of Disabled, I mean, Ministry of Divyangjan, so in Hyderabad. So this project is under development, actively development, and it would be in market soon.
So today we are going to discuss the journey of Sarvesh, how he cracked the JP Morgan and how he skilled up. So Bhaiya, can you give your introduction?
Yes, sure, Gagan. Thank you for inviting me on this podcast. So, hi guys. Myself, Sarvesh Khernar, and I'm currently working as a software engineer at JP Morgan Chase and Co. And I have done my bachelor's degree from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. And before that, I have done my polytechnic degree from KK Polytechnic, Nashik.
Okay. The first question will be, how did you prepare for JP Morgan?
Yeah. So for JP Morgan, actually, my preparation started back in my third year of Polytechnic. Actually, it was a bit early for me, and I was completely unaware about what JP Morgan is. Actually, you will be amazed that when I got acceptance from JP Morgan, I was a bit sad that I wanted a higher package and all, and it was just my first company on campus, and I thought there would be more companies coming. But by time I realized that recession hits, and the scale at which JP Morgan works, actually, then I fell in love with JP Morgan. So talking about my preparation strategy, I started a bit early in my third year. So I am a direct second year student. When I went to my second year, it was a kind of COVID time. So the semesters were quite, I mean, it was a quick second semester for, sorry, third semester for me. In only 6 or 3 months, I guess we finished our two semesters. So it was quite quick for me. And in January or February, actually, JP Morgan came to our campus. I mean, we received the notification that we are eligible to take part in JP Morgan Code for Good. So the preparation started like with data structures and algorithms, and back then I was not that completely aware about what things should I do, and there was not uh, the resources that we have now, that students have now, was not there back then. So I just blindly started learning programming languages like C, C++, then JavaScript, Python. Uh, but it is not necessary. But I went and I just wanted to get into that. So I started learning with programming languages, and then continued my DSA with Java, because I
Okay.
wanted something with which I can do development as well as DSA. So I went with Java, and then I continued with my DSA, and side by side I prepared for I guess behavioral questions like uh, it it was not needed actually. I just went and searched for few questions. I prepared a document for that, actually, five most asked questions. So yeah.
Okay. And which courses or resources were the most important thing? Means, did you follow that resources and आपको उससे बहुत फायदा हुआ?
एक्चुअली कैसा है ना, तब इतने रिसोर्सेज थे नहीं, तो अपना कॉलेज डीएसए कोर्स वाज वेरी न्यू बैक देन, बिकॉज एक्चुअली हाँ, it was their first course, the C++ course, where the profile was like Krishna Sarma was there. So there अपना कॉलेज में there was course where I used to translate the C into Java and then learn it. So then I got introduced to Java and his DSA course, and I started following that. So the major resources for me was but these guys didn't have that courses when I started preparing. मतलब उनके वो कोर्स सब लॉन्च नहीं हुए थे, वो अभी 2022 2023 में हुए आई गेस। तो तब तो वहीं पे मेरा अपॉर्चुनिटी था।
And how to stay updated, because as we are in this field of software development, so it's very important to have knowledge of new technologies, and then yeah, how to stay updated.
Actually, I suffered a lot after because from coming from campus and getting into corporate is not that easy because people here are like like firm like JP Morgan Chase. People are completely ahead of technology. Like they are brilliant at what they do at their work. They are exceptional in like Java, Spring Boot, full stack development. Everyone is like doing something or another thing in that domain actually. But for staying updated, actually, what I advise is just go and upskill yourself and doing courses, actually building side project is what you can do to maintain or to keep yourself updated. Because when I started actually, I built multiple side projects like on surrounding around Google Maps, which helped me further for my Smart India Hackathon and then UNESCO India Africa Hackathon. So that helped me a lot. So staying updated, I would suggest that build a lot of side projects and meaningful side projects and try to deploy it and try to go live with it with multiple, at least 100 or 150 live users on that. Minimum is like four or five. Even if you have four or five live customers, you can say in interview that yes, I have built this and I have live users on it. So try to build like this. Try to build with this point of view.
Okay. And as you are talking about the projects, what were your projects in your college life?
Okay, so my college life is almost surrounded around hackathons. Starting from my third year of Polytechnic, I went for national conference with the project called Fish Shield. So our project was to detect phishing attacks using machine learning. So nowadays machine learning is like okay, machine learning ही तो है, तो इतना कुछ नहीं। लेकिन तब जब मैं थर्ड ईयर में था, तो everyone was not that much aware about new technologies, AI and machine learning। वो ये सब बहुत न्यू था तब, इसका बूम था नहीं, चैट जीपीटी था नहीं। तो everyone used to purchase projects from companies, and companies used to sell their projects to students for their final year as a final year project. But I was proud कि I led my team and I told them that we are not going to do this. We will build our thing, even if it fails, but we will build our thing. So थर्ड ईयर की पढ़ाई संभाल के हमने एक प्रोजेक्ट बिल्ड किया, which was about building our machine learning model to detect phishing attacks. We incorporated multiple aspects and multiple types of detection mechanism there, like static detection and from database kind of thing, then blacklisting of URLs, then web scraping, etc. So we built this project. We went to national conferences. We published research paper. We was runner up for that. Then for the moving ahead, during my holidays after my third year exams and before getting admission to VIT. Between that 3 months, I studied a lot about DSA. I learned a lot, and side by side, I built a side project, I would say, to learn MVC architecture. So I used to dedicate one project to one learning architecture. For example, I wanted to learn MVC architecture, and then I built a whole project on that to learn MVC architecture, how dependency injection works, etc. Then that project was basically it was a quite basic project, basic to basic, I would say, and it was inspired by list click principle, and I mean user should get their output in least click. So this was least click principle, and another principle was there. I don't remember it actually. I built on these two principles that keeping in mind. So that project was to save location wherever you are. So for example, you are moving on a road and you want to save, array, this restaurant. You are in a vehicle and you want to, array, this restaurant, I want to come there. Okay, you go in my app. You don't have to do anything. Just click save. It will save your recent location. Or you have a widget there on your home screen. Just click save on that. It will save your current location. So even if you are going somewhere and you want to save your current location so that you can trace back to your current location, that's when it would be useful. So due to financial issues, I was not able to deploy that project on Play Store, but still I have that I am planning to deploy that project. Okay. So moving further, my third project was related to Smart India Hackathon. Uh, because that was really very special. I built something for disabled people. I mean, specially abled people. So that project was Google Maps for specially able people kind of thing. So whenever we are going somewhere, we check on Google Maps, right? Their reviews, whether which facility is available there or not. So same thing we did for specially abled people, that whether that particular place have wheelchair facility, handrail facility. And this was, I'm really happy that this project is under development of Ministry of Disabled, I mean, Ministry of Divyangjan, so in Hyderabad. So this project is under development, actively development, and it would be in market soon. Uh, this project is something with which we won Smart India Hackathon, and we were honored by Moon Man of India. We met IT Minister of Tamil Nadu, and this project gave me a lot. We also published research paper and taken copyrights on this project. So that was special. And then further, my next project, which gave me the peak of my career and which was the best project that gave me a lot, was Itaka. So Itaka is an African or Ugandan word which means soil. So this project was for UNESCO India Africa International Hackathon. The aim of this project was to detect soil fertility based on images of soil. So just by images, you have to predict the fertility of soil, which is completely kind of impossible kind of thing for us, because from image, how would someone know? Just by color, by saturation, how would someone know the fertility of soil? So but we tweaked the problem statement. We came up with original data. We didn't go for dummy data set, and we created that system. I was leading that group, and I broke the code, and we developed that project. We again published paper, took taken copyrights on that project, and we won that UNESCO India Africa International Hackathon, and which was a peak because I received gold medal at international level by Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankar sir, then Education Minister of India, Dharmendra Pradhan sir, Governor of Uttar Pradesh. We met. So yeah, that was kind of peak moment for me.
Okay, okay. So long lasting the project journey बहुत बड़ी है आपकी, मीन्स आपने SIH एंड आपने साउथ अफ्रीका कुछ तो बोला आपने, मीन्स that the name of a project
UNESCO
was
India Africa,
Haiti.
UI,
Okay,
Itaka.
okay,
Hmm.
Ithaca.
So project, well, I believe that 4 years of your engineering, for me it was three or maybe two and a half years. So for me, the most powerful years of an engineer's life are those 4 years, because तब आपके पास ये कंस्ट्रेंट नहीं होता कि आपको यही टेक स्टैक यूज करना है। आपको मन चाहे आपने ये टेक स्टैक यूज कर लिया, आपका आपको चाहिए आपने वो टेक स्टैक यूज कर लिया, आपको चाहिए तब आप डिप्लॉय कर दिया, आपको चाहिए आप स्केल डाउन कर लिया। So that they are the most powerful years of an engineer's life, and you have to utilize them for socials. So all of my projects are dedicated to making people's life easier, and that's what the motto of that should be the motto of any engineer's life. So yeah, you should
Okay,
utilize this time, because after corporate में आने के बाद फिर यहाँ पे जो प्रोजेक्ट मिलेगा, जो जीरा मिलेगा, उस पे काम करना पड़ेगा, जो टेक स्टैक मिलेगा उस पे काम करना पड़ेगा। यहाँ पे टेक स्टैक चेंज मतलब बहुत ही हायर लेवल से आता है, वो फिर वो जो बोलेंगे वो करना पड़ेगा। सो यू विल लूज दैट पावर।
okay, okay. So now let's talk about your interview rounds. So tell me about आपके कितने राउंड्स हुए थे एंड कौन से क्वेश्चन पूछे गए थे?
Okay, so see, 2022. I mean, I was in my first year, technically first year, but वैसे तो third semester. I mean, second year. So I was just into my second year, new to college, new to everything, new to engineering, and this was my first company. With and JP Morgan has this very different method of evaluation. I don't know why, but they take freshers only through Code for Good. So the criteria for Code for Good, the process for Code for Good lasts for 6 months. So it is a quite long process. You have to go through it. And the process was actually, firstly, they will shortlist your college based on certain rankings, maybe based on your tier of college, anything. So I
NRF
don't know,
ranking.
somehow they shortlisted. Yeah. So they shortlisted our college for that particular year. And when I received this notification, I went and registered for the drive, and then they applied CGPA criteria. I had a good CGPA of 9.6 back then, so uh, I was shortlisted for that. Then they took online assessment wherein they asked like easy to medium level of questions. String manipulation was there, hash map was there. So kind of easy to medium. Second one was medium, DP plus strings, and first one was kind of easy, hash map question. And then after online assessment, they again shortlisted on certain criterias, branch, then CGPA, etc. And then they took higher review round actually. And yeah, resume shortlisting was also done. So before OA, they shortlisted based on resume. Then again they took OA. Then they took recorded interview round. So what JP Morgan does is there is a platform called a Higher View. So they take a recorded interview. So you will be fired certain questions, and you have to record yourself on that platform and answer that question. So the questions was kind of behavioral kind of questions like what challenges do you face and how did you overcome that, then SWOT analysis kind of thing, then why do you want to join us, etc. kind of question. So this round requires a lot of research about JP Morgan and their work lifestyle and everything, because yeah, and depends upon who is recruiting you and who is watching that video of you. So yeah, the next round was the result will come for Code for Good. So this was just to get shortlisted for Code for Good hackathon. This was not about getting into internship. This was about getting shortlisted for Code for Good. So around 18 folks from our college were shortlisted for Code for Good. Then Code for Good is basically a hackathon kind of thing, hackathon of around 36 hours, and you will be given a problem statement of NGOs. So there would be around 5 to 6 NGOs which will come and give you problem statements. You have to build something for them. Okay. For us, so it was kind of agriculture related NGO, and they gave us a problem statement related. So it is not something innovation kind of thing. They just want a system to be built. So there is nothing much innovation side, but more of on how you manage to build that product with your team. The team size is around 6 to 8 folks, and you will be getting a team guide and two mentors. So the role of these mentors are to judge you. So for internship, judging starts from here. So throughout 36 hours, they will judge you how you are working in team, how you are building that product, how sound are you technically, how you can switch from one tech to another tech. So a lot of judging will go around this 36 hours, and you will be having 2 rounds of interview during this 36 hours. So anytime they can take, like on 12 a.m. at night, or at midnight, or at early morning. So anytime they would take your kind of interview kind of thing. So it totally depends on interviewer actually. For some folks, they ask DSA questions. For some folks, they ask behavioral questions. For some folks, it would be just interaction kind of thing, from where are you from and what do you do you love, or your hobbies, etc. kind of thing. So on the basis of these two interviews, they will judge you and they will
Okay.
submit the final report. And then you will be selected for summer internship or attachment internship based on in which year you are. If you are in third year, then you will be getting attachment internship plus full-time offer. And if you are in second year, then you will be getting summer internship. Uh, sorry, I sorry. Huh. If you are in third year, you will be getting summer internship plus your attachment internship,
You.
something like
Mhm.
that. It's the bit that. Okay. So you will be you understanding, right?